Yo, what's good? All right, we're in week one on this league here. I'm gonna get this game started. My opponent has already sent me an invite. We'll kind of go over the roster at the end of the game. Move, baby bear. Move, move, move. What are you saying hi to? See you. Watch out, man. What? Go watch your TV. Get ready for bed. Ready to go sleep? Hmm?
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from Soldier Field. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And some room to work. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Fields now to throw. And this is caught. For the moment it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Richie Grant in on the tackle.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. Catch is made by Hardman. 17 yards on the pickup. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. Now here's Fields on the sneak, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Ran it last time, now Fields to throw. Touchdown Bears! Cole Kmet from 4 yards out. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On second down, right back to Hunt. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Dominique Robinson able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Here's Hardman to return. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, 58 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
Set, ready. Set, go.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ritter on target to Pitts for a Falcon 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Set, hunt. Watch out now. 52. 62 blast.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Ritter's pass completes a Pitts. And he's got some space here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Hey, green.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going for Kyle Pitts. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Fields. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the gun, here's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Michael Walker there to bring him down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go option to the short side. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Falcons grab it. There he goes left side. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Back to throw. Fields. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap. Fields looking downfield for Jones. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. It's taken to the 26. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be Falcon football.
Okay, ready?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Down.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from...
He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Looking in zone for Jones. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Here's Fields on the sneak.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know they didn't get it, but I kind of like the call. 2nd and inches, go right to the quarterback sneak. Normally, that should be executed better, shouldn't it?
I'm going to disagree with you. I don't like the call.
You don't like that?
That's just because they didn't get it, though.
Oh,
Hindsight's 20/20.
20/20 and never defeated.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. And Gay knocks this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Eddie Jackson with the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll look to throw here. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Kyle Pitts.
74 yards.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at the...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Bears. Velus Jones, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
Ready up.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. The slot man in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. Runs over him. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Back to throw here. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
He sets to fire deep. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Falcons have got it back to within a score.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Now Fields.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
From his own end zone, Fields.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. To throw from his end zone, Fields taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You always think about picking up the first down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but admire the effort.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Taken right around the 44.
A good head down running on the return, gets about 15 yards.
And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Man, just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. In motion, the tight end. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And some room to maneuver. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start. The boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
From the 3, second and a yard. They'll go with a keeper. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
They'll run with Patterson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. Meanwhile, Fields' throw here into the hands of Jones. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Rashaan Evans. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a third interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Ready.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
On the counter, Hunt. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
3rd down, here's Patterson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. This to swell the lead to 6. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 22, Fields. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, Fields. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Velus Jones.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
2nd and 14. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Down. Yellow. Blue.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the give, this is Harris. And room there to work it inside the 25. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they know the situation. They stack the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. If they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early window games here when Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that outcome. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
I don't know why I got certain people moving.
So for the Bears, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the...
Now we got hit with 2 fucking go balls, man. Shit, I hate losing to go balls. Let me see. So, let's go ahead and look at that. Look at the players that we had selected in the off season. So we got, that doesn't matter. We end up getting Kareem Hunt, who fumbled, but I think we recovered it. So, yeah, he punched the shit out that. I don't know why it's 85, 95 carry. All right. Let me see. We don't got a fullback, but we got tight ends though. So, we end up getting Darius Slayton, got Drake, T.Y. Hilton's the mentor. We got Bo Milton, and then all these rookies right here, who are just pretty much just undersized rookies with speed. Because it's one thing that this team is really missing is some speed. So, but I gotta get these guys lined up right. They're all, I don't know. I thought I set my depth chart, but I didn't. I guess it didn't save or something. So I'm gonna have to go back into it and see. The line is ass, but we got some guys. Got him. Got Jones. I think he was with my first or second pick. I can't remember. I think he was my first pick. So we picked up Zadarius Smith. I don't think he really did much in the game. I didn't set my captains. Let me see. He had a tackle. My D line is all discombobulated. Carter and Ecubon. I didn't re-sign nobody here. This guy's a mentor. I got. Let me see. This is where I was getting confused at. think it's right here. So the guy that should have been in the game, I think it was Treshawn Wharton. I don't know if it was Wharton should have been in the game or if it was Rasheem Green. I can't remember what I said I was going to do. Or the rookie. Well, the rookie, yeah, the rookie could play. The rookie's fine. There's nothing really wrong with the rookie. Just got to make sure he's in the game. Let me see. So we'll do that we will do that on the formation subs. Troy Anderson, Rashad Evans, Kyle Walker. Okay, so I know I had something. Terrell was on the left side when he should have been on the right side because he got hit a few times on that left side on that side. He got scored on twice, and he was in man. I don't think I was pressing, so but you know he can't be on that side. I don't like him on that side. That's why. But Brown got hit. Wait, was it Brown or Bryant? I can't remember now. Or was it Blackwell? 39. 39 had a pick, I think. Did he have a pick? He did some. Somebody did something. Somebody jumped something. I think it was him. Yeah, I think it was him. He was playing underneath Robber. Da, 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 da. So we got hit because on the right side, he can't throw those. He didn't throw none. They were all on the left side. So I know when I switched, I remember going into like the second quarter or halftime, or I paused the game to switch Terrell. He couldn't really get that go ball. But then on the other go balls that he did get, I didn't click on the damn corner. So that kind of fucked me up because I was like, cause sometimes when you click on them too late, you got to get there before the ball gets down there. Let me see. So I kind of just left it. Xavier Rose is a mentor. Okay, this is where, yeah, my strong safety. I got to have the right strong safety in the game. Was my free safety because I moved my starting safety to the nickel. Richie Grant goes to nickel, so I got to make sure Hawkins' ass is not in the game when he does that. Which one? I think it was Naziah Johnson. One of these guys, I'm gonna have to move to safety, so strong safety, so so I don't have to make that substitution, because I'm gonna forget. They're pretty much the same. He has more play rec. Naziah Johnson, then jump 95, tackle 70. They're just fucking similar. One's 6 foot 201, and the other one is. Well, we'll do him because he's a little bit stronger. Joey Blunt. Yeah, we'll do Joey Blunt. He really can't catch, but it doesn't really matter. But I got to make sure Hawkins' ass is not the one in the game because he was getting hit down the seam. Um, yeah, let's go with Johnson. I think I moved Johnson in the game to that spot. I'm definitely taking that one off of him. And then he could be 23. All right. So okay, so Grant goes and then okay, cool. We cool there. So that's kind of fucking got me rattled right there on those couple of those passes. Okay, let's check the depth chart, make sure everything is in order. Hunt. Okay, let's move that. That doesn't matter. Slayton. Okay, so I did have Connor. See, I had him right here for the preseason to get games, like the plays in to get more XP. I'll just leave it. Big speed. I'm gonna put that guy in because he has more agility. Well, more change of direction, not agility. So we'll put Kawhi Bigsby in over Connor. Drake London is in the slot. Some of those formations that the Falcons have, they be moving Drake London on the outside. That should be having me bugging. Okay, so that's fine. The offensive line is really bad. It's cool there. Okay, on AK Carter. This is the base, which is okay. Richardson. Okay, Richardson. Green. Darius Smith. What is his block shed? 76. See, this is where I don't know if I was gonna have the Darius Smith starting here. Let's put Zadarius Smith there. No, no, I don't think I was. I don't think I was. Green, Tristan, Trishan, whatever his fucking name is. Luxshed 79, 76. Okay. What is his impact block? 80. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Zadarius Smith here. I think that's what I was going to do anyway. I think I was going to put Zadarius Smith there with Grady, and then in the certain passing downs, I was going to move Grady out and put the other guy in. But Grady might just stay. I just don't like Grady's speed at the end of the day. But you really don't get pressure from the nose tackle anyway. He's going to be in the nose tackle position. This is fine. That was mixing up because I know I had to put in Walker. Walker was in the game over Evans. Malone, that's fine. Okay, Blackwell. See, now hold on, because they had Terrell at the top. The number one corner is supposed to go to the right. Yeah, he goes to the right. That's what it was. Terrell goes to the right. He goes to the left. He's the nickel. See, sometimes I could put Tony Brown on the outside and put Terrell in the nickel. But if I'm going to do that, I might as well start. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point of having him in base because they could just run base and just hit you over the top. So, but Blair, Blunt, and then the strong safety Grant. All right, here we go. Here we go. Right here. Get him out of there because he's very bad. Slow. He's a sub linebacker type guy. Okay, we good there. We're good. We're good all around there. Oh, we got to look at the damn third down. Cordell Patterson, Hunt, power back. That's fine. Drake London in the slot. I'm gonna take Pitts out of there and put 98. Where's he at? And put him there. And then the other. I had another receiver somewhere. I think it was him. Basher. We'll put Basher, Drake London, Connor Basher. All right, left end Carter, AK, backed up by Malone. Okay, Zadarius Smith, Grady Jarrett, Richie Grant, Anderson, Tony Brown, Mike Ford. That's wrong. I hope he wasn't in that on my dollar. I think it was Oliver. We'll just put Oliver right there. Okay. All right, so that's that. We're good there. Keys to victory. Oh, we didn't even hit our keys to victory. Shit, I forgot about that when I was playing the game. Supposed to get the 150 yards rushing. We really couldn't run the ball. It's gonna be kind of hard. Or did I put passing? I don't remember now. I don't remember the game plan. It was passing or rushing. It was one of the damn two. What did we have rushing? 52. About right. We could have kept running the ball. See, Miko Harmon had a touchdown over the seam, and then Jones had one on the left side too. So they both were on the left side. And I want to say they were both on. Um, they were both on the left side. I know for fucking sure. I know they're on the left side because the right side touchdown was the out route, the little fucking out route. Um, all right, so let's get to the formation subs. I could do that offline. All that other shit. So make sure we got the guys in the right spot. All right. So the 3-4 under. Darius Smith, Grady Jarrett. I don't think that's the rookie. Why is his fucking head not moving? What's going on? It's not moving. Okay, so the game is glitching out because I can't move my damn player. I don't know what the fuck going on now. Let's try this again. All right, here we go. So we got Keith. I think that's the rookie. Yeah, that's the rookie. Then we got Grady and Darius Smith. All right, that's fine. This is Darius Smith and Grady. Yeah, that's the base is fine. We got to work on this one here. So see, this is where I think I was gonna put the yeah, I leave Grady in there. I ain't tripping about Grady too much. Yeah, yeah, we could leave Grady in there. Dollar, I won't leave Grady in there. Or yeah, well, yeah, I got hit down the seam. Crazy ass fucking play, man. All right, so this is where it is right here. Okay, so I got AK right here, and I want to take AK out of this spot right here. I don't want AK right here. I want Zadarius Smith right here. And then here, okay, that's gonna fix itself in the game, so I gotta move that. Out of the Rashawn Green, wasn't it Rashawn? What is it? Seven? What do you got? 81, 84, 81, 84. Then I got, where's the oh, it's him. 79, 85, 85. play. Let somebody go down. I got Green, Darius Smith. Here I got Walton. Yeah, I wanted Walton right there. And then this one is Green, or the other guy. The over is the base, and then the wide is the same thing. So we can go. There we go. Prevent doesn't matter. Good at prevent. And that will be it. Alright, well, so we got everything dialed in. We're good to go. Go ahead and hit this staff points and see what we got here for next week. We gotta win those turnover battles, man. That's 50. I don't think I need that. Anyway, can reset something. I don't think I need to reset anything. Impact block for tight ends. Strength for offensive lineman +4. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I gotta hit both of those, bro? That's weak as hell. 18. Okay, now I can get that. That's trash. Boost catching for wide receivers. Alright. Defensive coordinator wise. I think I'll move this to this side corner. Leave this on this side. Alright, we good. Well, shit, thank y'all for tuning in. Catch you guys on the next one. Catch y'all. See y'all soon.